Just because you're working hard doesn't mean the guy that lives in Florida or Nebraska or anywhere he lives isn't working 10 times harder than you. So never think how hard you work is enough. Always work harder. Even though you may feel tired, you may feel like you want to give up, never quit, because you may not get to the end goal you want. So just never quit.
AJ's always been a player where you can put him anywhere. You can plug him in here, you can plug him in there. In the middle school, they really struggled at catcher position, and AJ's never caught before. And they put him back there because, like I said, every other position was filled, and they knew that AJ was athletic. So they put him in at catcher, and he just thrived, and he earned the starting catcher spot. And he started progressing. He came to the high school level and started catching here. As a sophomore, he was the starting catcher for the varsity baseball team.
I've learned that my skill has been there. It has improved in the last 4 years, but emotionally, I've worked on a lot the last 4 years. I was a head case my freshman year, and now since I'm a senior, I realized that I was really bad then, and I don't take things as bad as I used to. But I think that's one thing you got to learn as you continue to get older, is just to don't let the little things get to you.
AJ's been interested in baseball since he was a little tyke. He would go with me to games. He would sit in the dugout with us.
Personally, to me, I would rather prefer first base. It takes a little load off of me, so I can actually focus more on hitting. Because when I'm pitching, I focus on pitching more than I do hitting. And when I'm playing first base, we'll get more focused in on my at-bats, each at-bat. So definitely first base for me. And more you play baseball, your instincts get higher. So your hands get quicker. You're picking up the ball gets better. Ball off the bat in the field gets better. Your IQ of the game gets better. I mean, until I'm done playing baseball for my career, it always will keep getting better and better and better. So it was never anything in my career that I can do that I won't stop improving. So
AJ's always been a hitter. He started out, he struggled a little bit. He didn't really pick it up as much as I thought he would, as much as he loved the game. I think it was a lot to do with, I don't want to say politics, but maybe politics. He maybe didn't fit in with some of the crowd he was playing with. And as he grew, he progressed and made himself fit in and showed that he was the ball player that he is today.
I actually went to a camp at Lynchburg, which is a D3, and so it just so happens a D2 coach was there from Concord University, is where I committed. And I hit a home run that day, and we were having 2 scrimmages. I hit a home run that day, and he liked my swing. He brought me in. I went up. Concord's in West Virginia, so I went up to West Virginia, took BP on field, toured the campus, and they told me they'd get in contact with me. And about a couple hours later, they offered me. And I sat on it for a couple of days. Didn't want to rush anything, But then I finally said, you know what? I think this is a school that fits me well, So.
Well, I think with COVID and everything, it's shut off a lot of opportunity he could have had. No D1 schools could talk to anybody, but he's got a great offer. He's got a great coaching staff up at Concord. Those guys see a lot in him. I think it could lead to a huge process for AJ. We've talked about maybe 2 years in transfer or sticking it out.
I've had a lot of college coaches talk to me before. I was talking to Hampton City for a really long time, since I was my sophomore year. I've been talking to them since sophomore year. So I've had plenty of coaches come up and talk to me and tell me they like my game and they like to see more of me. My first goal is to make sure I want to play professional baseball, but if that doesn't end up working out, then I'd like to be an agent of somebody who is playing, because I love pretty much all the sports. I love every sport, so I just love to my job to be connected to sports.